What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. So here's a very important question to ask. So oftentimes in trading, people ask the question, what to trade, when to trade, how to trade. However, the most important question to even ask before all this is, should you even trade? So here are some questions to go through which can help you answer that. So the truth is, for 95% of people, they do better by not actively trading. So if you just find a really good asset that you like and then you buy on dips, over the long term, it's probably going to go up. So this eliminates a lot of the extra work you have to do by constantly keeping up with the markets, knowing when to enter, knowing when to exit. You just simply wait for the big dips playing out on higher time frames, which end up outperforming most people who try to actively keep up with the market. So why is this so? Because when people try to actively trade, they try to make decisions based on the minute chart, the hourly charts, even daily, right? They tend to overtrade. So let's say, for example, if Tesla, which is a really good company, Elon Musk tweets something bad, it goes down 20%. So most people would panic, they would sell Tesla. But if they wait maybe 1 to 2 months, it'll probably go up even higher than that. So this is a very common example, right? Another example includes Bitcoin. So with the recent China news about it breaking down on mining companies, which China releases like pretty much every few months, maybe it dips 20%, but maybe over the course of 3 to 5 years, it goes up another 500 to 1,000% if you simply just held onto it. So a key concept of that is ignoring the shorter time frames and minimizing screen time instead of constantly checking on the stocks, the price movements daily, and thinking about the bigger long-term picture. And this isn't just a form of doing nothing, it's actively being patient with your asset, letting it grow in value over time, which most people don't have the discipline to do. So they end up buying random meme coins, stocks, and then it ends up plummeting. All right, so if you're part of the few percent that are disciplined and actually just hold on to their valuable assets and are disciplined with it, congrats. However, you're part of the 90% people that are probably midway, where they're not actively trading full-time, or they're not holding on to these valuable assets and being disciplined with it, being patient, then it's totally fine. Just if you want to continue to actively trade, let's just consider this exercise where you compare your active trading results with if you simply held on and dollar cost averaged into big dips. And if you're part of that few percent of people, 5% or probably even lower, that outperforms just holding on to it. So for Bitcoin, that would be 500 to 1,000% from the last dip last year. Maybe Ethereum was even like a 10 to 20x on other coins too. So maybe on average, let's keep it on the safe side, like a 5x, so 500% of your money over the past year. If you are unable to do that, then consider utilizing a buy and hold strategy. And that's really being conservative too, since Bitcoin went from 6K to 60K, Ethereum went from $100 to $4,000, which is 40x. So 5x is really conservative, to be honest. So if you didn't at least 5x your money, consider utilizing a buy and hold strategy for the majority of your portfolio. So at least 90%. And then maybe if you want to do for fun, like a 8% or something, you do big swings. And then maybe 2% you do random meme coins on big dips or whatever you find value, just to have some wiggle room so that you don't use too much of your capital on randomly actively trading, but you have enough room to just do stuff for fun if you want. So if you're part of the majority of people that was somewhere in between where they kind of actively traded, but they didn't take it seriously, that's actually good, Don't take it personally. It's pretty much super hard. It's wired in our DNA to be emotional And that's why the bigger players like the institutions and bigger prop firms, they notice, so they take advantage of people's emotional capital. So that means they on purpose push price down to force people to sell. And then when price goes up, they release news outlets to make people go buy even more. Like if Bitcoin's at 60K, they'll release news sources that say Bitcoin's going to 300K, but then they end up selling it. And then when Bitcoin goes to 30K, they end up buying more of it, but they release in the news saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to like 10K again. So if you just simply don't get caught in the short-term picture, you focus on just buying valuable assets, you hold on to them, you'll outperform, and you won't be shaken out by these mind games that these bigger players play. And the cool thing is that since you're early in crypto, you can easily get a 5 to 10x return each year during the bull market. And then you simply dollar cost average when the bear market starts, and then even during the bull market when there are major dips, and then when there are big euphoria phases, you can slowly scale out maybe 5 to 10% each day or week, whatever you feel is most comfortable. And also consider that the more you check into the markets, this is taking away time from what you actually want to do. So I think there are very few people on this earth that genuinely enjoy looking at screens all day. However, for 99.9% people, they probably have another passion that they're using trading to get more freedom for, or whether that be time-wise, capital-wise, etc. So try to figure out your own journey of what you want to do. Like, you don't have to look at the screens all day. Maybe for you, an extra 10 to 20,000 per year will be life-changing for you to do your dream life. So you could just trade like once every 1 to 2 months, and that'd be enough, as opposed to constantly checking on the markets in a more desperate mindset. So try to take this exercise, see whether you actually outperform buying and holding by dollar cost averaging on these dips, and then figure out the best method for you. So hope this helps, and talk to y'all next time.